I think that living in the state of Texas, that we've all grown to believe that we have certain, as people have said in the past, inalienable rights, and one of which is the fact that if we've got water on our land, or if we've got water beneath our land, then we have the absolute right to use that water. And I believe that there's concerns, I know amongst the water districts that I represent, that they went to the trouble to put together the evidence to show the needs that those water districts have in order to meet the water needs of their customers and obtain the appropriate documentation from the state, the certificate of convenience and necessity to provide that water to their customers. And they believe that that's a right that was given to them by the state, and they're concerned that municipalities that may have superior rights will try in the future to take that right away from them.
You also expressed to the audience that just because you own the land and you have therefore historically probably had access and the control of that water, that needs to change. Do you amplify on that a little bit to the audience?
Traditionally, a landowner owns all the water underneath his land or her land. And now the Supreme Court has ruled that yes, as long as it's not that now the state can regulate the use of the water, as long as it is not a taking. So we need to find a balance between the rights of a landowner who has water under the land as compared to the greater good and the public need for water. We need to find ways to maximize its use so that when you're making those type of changes, it is sometimes difficult for people to accept who are used to doing ways in a certain way. And as we try to modify and change that, all of those issues need to be negotiated. We need to sit down, put everything on the table, and make decisions of what's best not only for our local community and region, but for the whole state of Texas.
Personal private property rights under attack in this area because all these farmers, ranchers out of this general area of Eagle Ford Shale, they're concerned about their surface water, their groundwater, their oil and gas beneath the property that they own. They think it's theirs and that belongs to them. Where have you voted while on the Supreme Court? How have you acted in personal property rights as AG, and what will you be as far as relates to the governor's when and if you're elected to the governor's mansion to protect personal property rights?
Private property is as old and rich in Texas tradition as the state itself, and we will safeguard those rights.